On. Yo, guys, what up, man? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back at it with another video, man. And today we are doing a KO Sports Hangout and video today. And I got my host, Chuck, full damage in the building, man.
What's
And
up? What's up?
mhm, yeah, we're gonna be talking about how the Chicago Bears, are the proud owners of Boston. Of course, it's kind of old, but like the Chicago Bears, faced the New England Patriots, and of course they faced the Boston Celtics on Monday, and we did a clean sweep, sweep,
Ooh,
and
sweet, sweet.
we're gonna be talking about a little bit about the New England game, and then the next matchup, the Dallas Cowboys going into Sunday, how the Bears can build that momentum. So,
Mhm.
Chuck, why don't you start this video off? What did you think about that game on Monday? I was fairly surprised, man. I was very surprised by the score.
I thought it was a super win for the Bears. I thought the Bears played exceptional throughout. And to be honest with you, I was kind of glad that somebody finally put New England in their proper place because New England's been overachieving the last couple of years. More
hmm
so to do with Bill Belichick's genius than anything else. Because Bill Belichick is the guru. That is the greatest coach of all time. I won't take nothing from that man. But
hmm
you can't keep producing a team of underachievers and make them overachieve. It's just not gonna keep happening, bro.
hmm
So I felt like the Bears, we should have been the more dominant team on the field.
hmm
Just because New England to me they have less talent than we got
hmm
defensively, and we're about equal on offense. We have a quarterback who can play. They have
hmm
a quarterback in Mac Jones who is not all that good at playing. So yeah,
Right.
and I was finally glad to see the Bears get the monkey off our back. Never
Right.
having won in Foxborough is ridiculous to me, bro. We should have
I
been
know.
got a victory there years ago with all the
Right.
Brian Urlagers and Lance Briggs and all of these other cats we've had come through Chicago, bro. So
Hello.
it was refreshing to see, bro. It was definitely refreshing to see, you know.
Right. Definitely refreshing to see. I mean, where do we start? I mean, there's so many plays that happened in this game that just made me go wow. I think we were just watching it earlier, that one-handed interception by Jaquan Brisker and
Dude, oh
Kyler
my,
Gordon.
fabulous plays. Fabulous plays.
Yeah, when
Not only that, I finally got a chance to see where, and I know I've been talking about, progression and steps in the right direction for the longest with the Bears. I finally got a chance to see some of the progression show up. You can see that the team is starting to gel. Players are starting to play together.
mm-hmm,
Certain people are comfortable in their positions, now. Jaquan Brisker, this kid's a Pro Bowl caliber.
dude, he's a
Uh,
defensive rookie of the year candidate.
God, this guy is exceptional. I love Jaquan Brisker, bro. And Kyler Gordon did me proud, man. I was glad to see that brother step up. But you can
Mm-hmm.
see everybody's like getting comfortable in their roles,
You're
and
right.
I love the game plan that Luke Getzey and Justin Fields were able to put together. They put
Mm-hmm,
together a game plan where they were able to maximize Justin Fields' skill set. Instead of having him sit back there and play traditional pocket passer all day long, they got to using his legs. And I just told my nephew over there at Real Street Sports Talk that this was about if the Bears were going to win this game, Justin Fields was going to have to do it with his legs. I just told him that because I know New England is pretty stout against the run, so they're not going to give up a lot to David Montgomery. They weren't going to give up a lot to Khalil Herbert. So the exception to the rule there had to be Justin Fields. Had to be Justin Fields, and he showed up and showed out, bro. Great game.
Oh yeah, great game. Yeah, definitely. Luke Getzey, by far one of his best play callings so far this season. The way like he was able to design a lot of those QB draws for Justin Fields, um, The way that he was
Mm-hmm.
able to motion up and like in that, if you go to that touchdown play, their first touchdown play, how they're able to motion up a QB draw for Justin Fields to go into the end zone, that touchdown. And not only that, um, like he's done it so many times, throughout the game to help Justin Fields, get a momentum. And you even saw like the way that Justin Fields was able to play freely in this game, that they're able to allow Justin Fields to just play freely in this game. Like last year, like with Matt Nagy, he didn't even allow him to
Mm-hmm.
do that at all. You didn't see this
Right.
at all last year. He kept dropping him back so many times, trying to make the scheme the star of the field, not allowing their players to not adapting to their players' strengths. And you definitely saw it in this game
Mm-hmm.
with the New England Patriots.
Right.
Um, oh no, my connection. I'm sorry, but
That's okay.
like I was saying, yeah, like Luke Getzey, he called up a really great game plan. David
Mm-hmm.
Montgomery had a beastly game. He had, I think, 62 yards. He had a nice touchdown. The way he was just able to run the ball and also give it up to Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert. I don't know who's better, but I don't know. It just seems like Khalil Herbert has been playing kind of a little bit better than David Montgomery.
I think
Either,
Khalil Herbert's been getting how can I say, he's been getting a slight bit more production than
mm-hmm,
David Montgomery, but I don't know that he's playing better than David
mm-hmm,
Montgomery. I think David Montgomery is a tone setter. He sets the
mm-hmm,
table for everything Khalil Herbert's able to come in and do behind him because he puts in
mm-hmm.
all the work. You know, he's
The
logging
gritty
all
work, right?
the wear and tear. Yeah, the wear and tear is getting put on David Montgomery. So when Khalil Herbert comes in there, you know, he can just run wild. you know.
True.
But you know, we saw a couple of games where Khalil Herbert, you know, was the star of the show. One game in particular where he started, and he was okay. You know, Khalil Herbert was serviceable, but I believe most of his success is coming off the fact that David
From David
Montgomery
Montgomery.
is putting in all that work early.
Yeah,
He
because
put
a
in.
lot of people are saying, "Oh, Khalil Herbert is better than David Montgomery." I mean, I don't know. I don't really,
I don't
I
know
don't
if
really
I
think so
agree
too
with
much
that. Khalil Herbert better than David
because, like you said, I mean, that is true. Like David Montgomery definitely puts in a lot of the dirty work, and that wears down the defense. And that's what you need.
Montgomery.
You have to definitely wear down on the defense. And believe it or not, man, the
Mhm.
Bears, like the rushing game, man, they rushed for over 240 yards this game.
Oh
And that's
yeah.
that's that's a really big difference. Like a lot of teams, they know that the Bears' identity is definitely, they run like a lot of heavy that a lot of
Right.
heavy run schemes. And the
Mhm.
fact that they still cannot stop it is definitely a testament to this coaching staff,
Yeah.
and up
And
until this point.
it shows you that Luke Getzey, you know, is figuring out what's the best way to use his talent, the talent that's on this offense,
Mhm,
the best way to maximize the strengths of this offense. It shows you that he's getting there. You know,
mhm,
he's getting there. I think the thing that gets lost on some of us Chicago fans is that look, not only is Justin Fields young and learning in his position, but so is Luke Getzey. So is Matt Eberflus. You know, these guys, it's their first time being in the positions that they've been in. Matt Eberflus has never been a head coach before. Luke Getzey's never been an offensive coordinator before. So, you know, all of this is you know, learn as you go type of thing, you know, with them. But I think they're
mhm.
doing an exceptional job, all things being considered. We're 3-4 right
Yeah,
now. If you
and
told me we were three
speaking
and four
of,
after
I
7 games,
mean, the
I
rushing
would have.
attack, of course, they're number one. I read it's number one. They're number one so far in the NFL with rushing yards with 181 point four right now. So that's like
That's
an all
beautiful.
time. That's like one of the best, believe it or not, in Bears history. And so, um,
Okay.
definitely going into this Dallas game, like I think with the way they run their offense, it's almost kind of similar to the Eagles offense with the way they, of course, use Jalen Hurts and like some of their running backs. Because I even watched that Dallas game, and the way they're able to beat Dallas is they were able to like pretty much use, Jalen Hurts and a lot of like QB designed run plays, and even like, like going into this game, I think the Bears are gonna have to do a similar take a game plan from the Eagles game when they face the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, what do you think about that?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. That is you kind of stole my thunder there a little bit. That is where I believe that the Bears' success is going to come into play, bro. We're going to
Hmm.
have to. I mean, this is the most predictable game plan in the world for the Bears. Everybody's going to know. It's just going to be about can they stop it. That's going to be the name of the game. Can they stop what the Bears are bringing to the table? Because the run game is where we're at. This is what we're going to do. This is our identity. And
Hmm.
the key factor, once and again, is going to be the legs of Justin Fields. And I personally believe, and I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, but I personally believe that we're going to get it done against Dallas too, bro. I think we come out of there with a victory. Matter of fact, I got this as an upset week across the NFL.
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, the way they beat New England, and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, even like in that New England game, a lot of people were saying that, oh, the Bears are going to lose. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, I didn't expect them. I even expected them to lose. I made a prediction. I expected them to lose. Because we never won in Foxborough at all. I mean, you're going
Mm-hmm.
up against one of the greatest coaches of all time, and Bill Belichick. You know, and then not only that, I mean, like with that win, he would have passed Papa Bear George Hallis. So I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
he didn't do that in all time wins. So I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
And
I
I really think
definitely.
the Bears, I really think the Bears players had that in the back of their mind. Like, we're not letting
Right.
him do this on
We're
our
not letting
watch.
him do it to our our,
Right.
our legendary head coach. Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think so, man.
Right. And so, I mean, going into this game, I think the Bears are going to have their hands full. I mean, that Dallas front, man, the way that Dan Snyder, Dan Quinn. I was thinking the owner.
Yeah, y'all don't think about
Dan
that part. Yeah.
Dan Snyder. I meant to say Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. He's been doing
Hmm.
a great job for that defense. I mean, like they're number two so far overall. Um, I think they're number one against the pass rush. I mean, all over. And like I said, one of their top pass rushers is Michael Parsons, man. Um, that
Yeah.
kid is a freaking beast, man. I mean,
Incredible.
if you look at his stats so far, I'm going to look at his stats so far. Like this
Hmm.
kid going into this game, he has 32 combined tackles. Look at this, 8 sacks already. 8 sacks already going into this game, and we're like, what? We're in week 8. I think
Right.
he's definitely going to be in the talks for defensive player of the year. And you
Oh,
thought his
without.
first season was great, man. Going into this game, man, he's going to be damn near all over the field. And so that's something that the Bears are really going to have to watch for him. They're really going to have to key in on Micah Parsons, probably double teaming him because we already know our offensive line is not good. Whenever probably Justin Fields drop back, you want to make sure you have an extra tight end and their extra blocker to kind of chip at Micah Parsons to give, Justin Fields time. Maybe when he's throwing those quick screen passes, those quick slant passes, you want to make sure that he has enough time to get the ball out quick. Yeah. So I mean, what do you think? What do you think about the Dallas defense, man? Going into this game.
Yeah, well, I think the Bears showed you what we're capable of doing against exceptional pass rushers. What they just did against Judon over there
Mm-hmm.
with New England. That guy is just as exceptional as a Michael Parsons, and he had his times when he got to Justin Fields, but I thought the offensive scheme, the game plan, and the way the blocking schemes were designed really helped keep Justin Fields upright and they schemed away from Judon, and the double teaming and the chip blocking and all of that. It really helped, and I expect more of the same when it comes to Michael Parsons. But that Dallas defense is exceptional. You were speaking about Dan Quinn. Most people don't know this, but Dan Quinn is the creator of that Legion of Boom defense. over there with the Seattle Seahawks when they
Hello.
were winning with Richard
Oh my.
Sherman and all those guys, Bobby Wagner and all those guys flying around. So yeah,
I'm sorry. You kind of broke up for a second. What were you
yeah,
saying?
no, I was saying that most people don't know this about Dan Quinn, but Dan Quinn is the
Hmm.
creator of that Legion of Boom defense that was
Yeah, that's
created up
true.
in Seattle, man, with Richard Sherman and Bobby Wagner and all those guys that were
Hmm.
flying around. So Dallas does have an exceptional defense, but I think the game plan is now being figured out by Luke Getzey on how to maximize Justin Fields' skill set to better this Bears offense, man. And one thing that was told me is that Luke Getzey actually had Justin Fields to come over to his house. They sat down and broke bread and watched game film on Lamar Jackson, and
Hmm.
and that helped Luke Getzey understand better how to
Hmm.
use Justin Fields. Justin Fields is
Hmm.
the Lamar Jackson caliber talent, especially with his
Hmm.
legs, bro. And if you
Hmm.
want this guy's skill set to help this franchise, you got to maximize it, bro. You got to find a way to get him in space. I think I shared this with you, bro, before the season
Hmm.
started. That I
Hmm.
noticed that every time Justin Fields gets out on a run and is in space, it like blossoms the game for him, bro. Now
Hmm.
he can
Nobody
see,
can catch him. Nobody can catch
yeah,
him.
he can see his vision increases, and he has some. And I'm not gonna say he has pinpoint accuracy, but he has some very good accuracy, bro, when given the chance. He can
Hmm.
put the ball on a receiver. He definitely can
Hmm.
put the ball on a receiver, man. So I personally, I'm not. I hope I'm not getting too far ahead of the program here, but I
No, you
personally
good.
think that the Bears are going to go in to Dallas and we're going to pull this victory out, bro. I really do, bro.
Yes.
Put your
Yes.
money on
Yeah. Oh heck yeah. I'm gonna go to Bet US and put my money on it.
it.
I'm gonna bet the over.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
Yes, sir.
like even going into this game, man, like they got Dallas favored -10 over the Bears, man. -10.
Mhm.
And I know the Bears, they're definitely gonna cover that. So but
Yeah.
like I said, going into this game, keys to winning against the Cowboys, number one, of course, you got to keep your identity. Keep
Yep.
keep keep playing the way you've been playing. The same way that you played against New England, right? You got to play the same way you're going to be playing against Dallas. Of course, with Bill Belichick, he had spies, like he had QB spies on Justin Fields. I mean, they kept pressuring him, but guess what? Luke Getzey was, like I said, Luke Getzey was able to design similar running style, similar run plays to the way the Eagles run their offense in the way, the Baltimore, runs their offense, designing these QB draws for Justin Fields, designing these quick passes to,
Mhm.
to the tight ends. And that's another thing, you also got to get your tight ends involved, get, Cole Kmet involved, and to be a part, of the identity of the offense. You know, you of course you want to make sure that you get the running game established, of course, because that is part of your identity. But you also want to get your tight ends involved. You know, with the way that this offense is tailored to Justin, because you know
Mhm.
Justin, he from what I've been knowing him, even in his Ohio State playing days, is that he loves his tight ends, and you got to figure a way to get Cole Kmet involved, and with those quick screen plays, even when it's coming out, kind of chipping at, Micah Parsons and getting open in space per se. You want to make sure that you get him involved. Another thing, um, the wide receivers, of course, they got to get open. Um, Keep playing the way you're playing. Make sure that you're knowing your schemes, knowing your routes,
Mhm.
to help Justin Fields, or just get this offense going in a rhythm. Because you know past couple games, Luke Getzey, he's been calling a lot of good games up until the New England game, but like a lot of the players have been executing. You want to keep building that momentum, keep stringing along games, you know, where a lot of the wide receivers, are getting open. Darnell Mooney, Equinemius St. Brown, Byron Pringle. Byron Pringle's even also coming back too. N'Keal Harry, those guys, they need to get more involved. And then one of my last keys, right, exactly. And then one of my last keys is that the defense, definitely the defense, they're gonna have to get Dak Prescott in the third and long situations. Dak Prescott,
Ooh,
the
good
past two
luck.
games, well, this past game, he just came back, with Detroit. And
Mhm.
I mean, even though they have been playing well without him, their offense has kind of been struggling. Their offense has not been really been that great. I mean, the reason why they got the record they have is pretty much on the back of the defense. The defense has just been lights out. But yeah, they gotta really contain their wide receivers, and put them in third and long situations. Because Dak Prescott, even in the first game, like he wasn't even throwing the ball that deep. And up until when they faced the Detroit Lions, up until like the fourth quarter, like it was a close game. Like it was really close. It was a really close game up until the fourth quarter. And we definitely know our defense is better than Detroit. And so the Bears, they're gonna have to put the Dallas Cowboys into uncomfortable situations, like putting them in third and long situations, putting them and getting them to getting their offense to be flustered, covering their wide receivers. I'm not scared of CeeDee Lamb. I'm not scared of any of their wide receivers. But man, like the Bears, they're definitely gonna have their hands full. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you hit on a lot of key points there. The keys to
Mm-hmm.
winning this game. I think the Bears. Getting back to the Bears offense, the Bears' identity is the run game. So to me, that is the most important part of our scheme in terms of what we have to do offensively. We got to scheme around Michael Parsons. Make sure that we know where that guy is all the time and throw away from his area or throw around him. Chip blocking and all of that is going to keep Justin Fields upright. I think the game plan moving forward has to be run, 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 with an exception with an occasional pass here and there. I am surprised and encouraged by what I'm seeing out of our receiving core,
Mm-hmm.
because for the most part this season the receiving core has been well below average. Been suspect at best with the
Mm-hmm.
with the lack of getting open, and even our tight ends, not necessarily catching, the balls that were thrown their way. But it's everything's on the upswing right now with this Bears
Mm-hmm.
offense, and I'm loving that, the run game. I feel like it's exposed, it's opening up everything else for the Bears, for the
Mm-hmm.
passing game, for the tight ends, for the wide receivers and what have you. So yeah, but if we keep our identity, like you stated, and keep on crashing with this run game, and keep on, if Luke Gesson keeps being creative with the running backs, and allowing Justin Fields to get in space and break out for open runs and what have you,
Mm-hmm.
run a lot of RPOs. I think that would definitely be exceptional for us. Defensively, gonna be a tall order, brother, to try to get Dallas in third and long situations, especially with the departure of Robert Quinn. I thought that was
Yeah.
that trade that was big, bro. That was a big move because what you have to do with Dak Prescott, I've been watching him for years. What you have to do with Dak Prescott is get pressure early. You don't want
Mm-hmm.
Dak to get his feet under him. You don't want to give him time enough to see that field and to pick his targets. Dak gets too much time, Dak will beat you. That is the way that he plays, and whether that's with his legs, or
His
whether
arm.
that's with his legs or whether that's with his arm, Dak has the knack and the ability to beat you. Plus, Dak has weapons around him. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb, I'm not afraid of him, but he is a weapon you better pay attention to. Michael Gallup, not afraid of him once again.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a weapon you better keep your eye on. There are certain pieces that they got. Can't forget Dalton Schultz, that tight end. That tight end, he
Mm-hmm.
can dominate a game. If you turn him loose, and I don't think the backfield is bad either. But
Tony
Ezekiel
Pollard
Elliott,
and Zeke
Tony
Elliott.
Pollard,
Zeke Elliott might not play this game.
woo, we caught a blessing on that one, bro. Ezekiel Elliott has been a Bears killer through the years.
Oh my gosh, man! Like the
Yeah,
way he's just been killing our run defense.
yeah, bro. Yeah. So Roquan Smith, he's got to be big in this game, bro. He's got to really
Mhm.
step up in this game.
He's really
Jaquan
got to
Brisker,
earn his money right here.
yeah, Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon, they're gonna have to play exceptional. And these other guys, Robinson, and you go down the
Yeah,
line.
Dominique Robinson, Travis
Yeah,
Gibson, all those guys are gonna have to step up.
yeah, I
Justin
got to
Jones,
step the
Armon
game.
Watts.
The biggest plus we've always had when it comes to our Bears team is that our identity is always on defense, and we've always been exceptional with defensive depth, where we got these plug and play kind of guys. So okay, one guy goes down, no problem. We won't miss a beat. We'll put this guy over there. We'll keep it moving. So fortunately, we got that in place. Hopefully, we can keep that going against Dallas. But I really do think that and just as a point of reference to history, the Bears pretty much have owned the Dallas Cowboys through the years.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Dallas is the Chicago Bears fans' second home.
right.
That's our home away from home.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
oh yeah.
expecting more to say from the Bears. Go Bears!
And also, man, there even some. Believe it or not, man. I even been to Texas, and surprisingly enough, there's a lot of Bears fans in
That's what I'm
Texas.
saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's our home away
I
from
was
home,
surprised,
bro.
especially in Dallas. Like
Oh
it's like
yeah,
a mix. It's like a mix between Dallas fans and like Bears fans.
yeah. When you watching this game, you mark my words. Let the Bears get a lead or score a touchdown. Listen to the roar of the crowd, bro. It's not
Oh
gonna be
God,
smooth.
it's gonna be an atmosphere.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Bears are back at home playing, bro. And that's one. I
I
believe that's
mean, you
one reason
remember
we have
remember a
always
couple of years
succeeded.
ago on Soldier Field with Mitch Trubisky? He looked like freaking Steve Young out there.
And you mean in that
Dang, man.
preseason game? You mean in that preseason game?
No,
Man,
no, it was a regular season game.
was it? Well,
Yeah,
I
it was
thought that was
2019. You remember?
Well, I thought that was. Oh, yeah, yeah. You talking about with us? Okay. No,
Yeah, remember
I
in
was thinking
Soldier
about when he
Field?
came. I was thinking about when he came in the preseason game with Buffalo, man.
Oh hell no, no, not that game. I'm talking about that 2019 game. That
Oh yeah.
2019 game.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
I hope
but
it.
Dallas is a very beatable team for us, bro. I think we can take them down.
Right. I definitely agree. And yeah, man, like like I said, we're definitely are gonna have a lot on our hands so far. But I mean,
Mhm.
with the right coaching, with the right coaching, with the right scheme, I mean, I think the Bears, I mean, they can pull off an upset if they're able to win this game. I mean, can we talk about, them being in the conversation of being in the can we talk about them being in the playoffs, like, them going
um,
forward?
the
It's
playoffs.
too early.
That's kind of a dirty word to me right now, bro.
Oh,
I want to say playoffs. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Bears are right where I thought that they would be. I thought this would be an up and down year. We were gonna go through some growing pains. Pretty much, 3-4. I may have them maybe a game or two above this at this point. But I'm very encouraged by where they are. You'd have told me at this point of the season, before the season started, that the Bears would, after 7 games, would be 3-4 with a rebuild situation going on. I'd have took it. I'd have took it.
yeah,
So
definitely. I definitely take it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
but I don't think in terms of playoffs, bro, I'm really not gonna hang my hat on that because I
Right.
do see some teams setting up in position to surge toward the playoffs at this point, like the San Francisco 49ers, the addition of Christian McCaffrey. Bro, that's a surge move, The Philadelphia Eagles, who are already on top of the conference, the NFC,
They got
they
Robert Quinn. They just got
got
him.
Robert Quinn. So, these teams are ready to surge. I can see the Dallas Cowboys in the long run, getting on a surge,
Mhm.
so I don't know. I think talking playoffs is too far ahead of the game right now for the Bears. I would love to see us creep in, But hey.
I mean, Tampa Bay lost yesterday to
Oh yeah,
Baltimore.
Tampa Bay. Yeah, they come on down here with us. They come on down.
Oh yeah, 3-5, man. And you know what's so crazy?
Tommy, hey, Tommy, terrific. Giselle is looking for you. Go
Listen, you know,
home, brother. It's over.
you need to retire, man, for real, bro, for real.
Yeah,
And you know what's so
so
crazy? This is the
what's that?
first time in Tom Brady's career he's ever gone 2 games below 500 in his 23-year career. That is amazing.
Wow, unbelievable. And you know what? It may be. I think it's
GOAT
gonna be.
status.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Who is that? What's that guy? Aaron Rodgers. I think he's on his way down there too, brother.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh
he got
yeah, yeah.
way
Aaron
down,
Rodgers, right?
baby.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
I just
face
think
the
it's
Buffalo Bills.
oh, bye bye.
And
Oh
guess what?
yeah, oh
Guess
yeah.
what? Here's
What's that?
the icing on the cake. It's gonna be on prime time on Sunday with
Oh, I love
everybody
it.
watching.
I love it. Yeah, this is the first time in Aaron Rodgers' career that the Packers have been a double-digit underdog. Bro. They're 10.5-point underdogs in this game, bro. So, and I imagine that those numbers are going to grow because it is Buffalo, it's Josh Allen, it's Stephon Diggs, it's Von
Gabe
Miller.
Davis.
Oh my God, it's an assault over there. It's an assault of ammo, bro. They just gonna shoot bullets and rockets at you from everywhere, man.
It's gonna be
But
a Green Bay massacre.
yeah. But I digress on them. Enough about them, brother.
Yeah,
Right
enough
now,
about the Green Bay.
I'm
It's all
very
about the
encouraged with.
Chicago Bears, baby.
Right,
The
that's what
starter
I'm very encouraged
franchise.
with. Yeah, man. Yeah, just thinking about that game, bro. Those highlights were fantastic in
You
that
want me
game.
to show you those highlights,
Please
man?
and thank you. Please and
Let me
thank
show you the. Hold on, let me do this real quick, man. Let me stop this.
you.
I'm gonna show
Jaquan
you.
Brisker, a one-handed interception. That's the play
Oh
of the
my
year.
god, that was the play of the game, man.
Play of the year. That's the play of the year. I don't think you're gonna see one better this year.
Let's go back to that play. I'm trying to look for it right now.
You can go with all the scoring plays, bro. You can go with all of them, bro.
Oh, this is it. This is it right here. All right. Whoop!
Oh my god, one-handed. Oh, that was
One-handed, bro.
fabulous. And the read, I tell you what's more impressive than the one-handed interception is the read that he got on the play. He
Right.
really read that perfectly, bro. And look at this. This is some Ed Reed type stuff, bro. That is nasty. That is nasty, bro. Look at that play. Jesus.
Right. Hold on. We gotta look this thing in depth.
You're right. Jones definitely wants to see more play action.
And mind you, this was exactly one play after Mac Jones had ran.
Yeah, kicked him in the nuts.
And kicked him in the jewels, bro.
Right.
Call from the refs.
Right.
Yeah, so great. Way to get your leg back, Jaquan. Way to get your leg back, bro. That was big.
You want to see that?
I can watch all these highlights, whichever ones you want to go to.
I want to see that the Brisker, not Brisker, the Gordon one.
Tyler Gordon, yes sir.
Yeah.
Zappy passes in the air and intercepted by Smith.
That's Roquan. Believe it or not, for some reason I missed this one. I didn't see this one.
Pretty quickly with
I think this is it right here. This is the play that happened.
And then they got better players, and they got outstanding on
defense. That was one-handed too.
That was one-handed.
Yes, sir.
Takeaway by the Chicago defense.
And then we're gonna go to that one play where was that touchdown? Oh, this is
outstanding defensive game for the Bears, man.
That was a great defensive game. And this play right here, of course, that touchdown where he got tackled.
Patrick Mahomes-esque right here. going around the defender, bro. That's beautiful. Pump fake, sliding him around. He talking to the ref like, can I get a little aid and assist here? Can I get some help with the call? I mean, they only killed me.
They literally like sandwiched him, like freaking crushed him.
Yes, sir.
I was so surprised by even that touchdown. I'm like, how did he do that, man? And you know, even some Bears fans, they're saying, "Oh, we want to get rid of Justin Fields." Look, name me a quarterback that can do plays like that. Name me a quarterback that can do plays like that, man. Name me one. Not a lot of quarterbacks can do that.
Yeah, that's exceptional. That's exceptional. That's definitely on the Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen type levels, bro.
Right.
You know, it's not too many guys can do that type of.
Not too many guys can even do that play. And
yeah,
so,
the improvisation of it was beautiful, bro. Because in the improv, that guy had, you know, if he had thrown it traditionally, that guy would have knocked that ball down. We never would have got that touchdown.
Exactly.
Play, bro. So yeah, that was exceptional to make the adjustment, pump fake, and then go around him, sidearm. You know, I've seen Matthew Stafford. I've seen him do that before, but it's just not too many guys that can do that. Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen, you know, that's in that caliber.
Only the elite quarterbacks can make those types of plays, the elite ones.
I want to say Aaron Rodgers has done it too. You know, it's a few people. Very, very select few.
Somebody says, "Hey, Chuck, the Bears just signed Robert Page. What about that?" Robert Page.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. That's his name. What's up, Trey?
Oh.
What's going on, bro? He just clowned it, bro. We're signing you. This is going to be a quick cut. We got to get you off the
squad. Yeah, but yeah. And even, even like, we can even talk
take it out the show, Trey.
We can even talk a little bit. I know it's kind of going a little bit off topic, but, you know, what do you think about the Chicago Bulls too this season? The way they've been playing. I haven't been talking too much about the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, it's a Bears podcast. Why would you? But no,
I know.
No, yeah, man. I mean, the Bulls. I think the Bulls are proving to the rest of the league and to Chicago fans, because we have the most fickle fans in the world, bro. Just want to say that we have a very fickle fan base. You know, we are fair weather. You know, when we going good, everybody praising us.
Chicago's full of fair weather.
These bums out of here. They can't stand these Bears, can't stand these Bulls. But the Bulls are proving that they were no fluke last year, bro. Wasn't a fluke what they put together, man. DeMar DeRozan is exceptional. I'm so happy we got that guy, man. And Zach LaVine, I mean, what can I say? Zach LaVine is a talent. You know, I just need Zach LaVine to get on the court and stay on the court, bro.
Stay healthy.
Exactly. You know, but the Bulls are an exceptional team, man. I think some of the pieces that we got in the all season were big. I like what we got there. Dare I say this, bro? I may be the first Bulls fan to say this, because I'm a diehard Bulls fan. We need to get rid of Kobe White. I know Bulls fans don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear it. Get rid of Kobe White. He's trash.
He's bringing nothing to the table, bro. You know, he's supposed to be this exceptional scorer. I'm not seeing that anymore.
And his defense is horrible.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little guy, so, you know, he becomes a liability on defense because there's really nobody you can put him on. Who you going to put this dude on? You know, who's going to stick? And so if he's not scoring, he's useless, bro. He's a one-trick pony. I think it's time for the Bulls to trade him, bro. You know,
or we need to get a shooter. We need to get another shooter. Get rid of him and sign another shooter, because
definitely needs some outside shooting, because, you know, Alex Caruso
type of player.
Yeah, Alex Caruso is great on defense. You know, he comes up with big blocks, but he's not it for our offense. We need some scoring. He's more scoring. And but the plus part for the Bulls is it's still early in the season. You know, it's still a young season and what have you. You know, and I love what we're doing. I love that the Bulls show up big against the big teams, bro. Now we gotta start including the Cleveland Cavaliers in that conversation, bro.
Yeah, they're going to be a tough team, man.
Right, because they beat the brakes off of us, bro. Not going to tell no lie. Donovan Mitchell, that addition, whoa, what an exceptional move by them, and to keep the core of that team, that starting five together, amazing, bro, amazing.
Right.
So yeah, but they're going to be in that conversation. But I think my Bulls, we ready for it, bro. Let's go.
Definitely. And another player that also surprised me, of course, is Io DeSumo. I mean, the way that kid has been playing, like from last year up until this point, you could
Yeah.
definitely see the growth and maturity definitely in this kid. I
Oh yeah.
mean, the way
Great
he's
game.
just able to kind of embrace the starting point guard role, the way
Uh-huh.
he's able to facilitate the offense, the way he's able to run that offense and guard your
Mhm.
best players. I mean, this kid is gonna be special, man.
He's the
And
real deal.
it's gonna be a good problem, with Lonzo Ball coming back. That's gonna be, kind of a good problem to have because,
Oh, great
you got
problem.
Ayo DeSumo, who's a really great player, great point guard / shooting guard, and then you got
Hmm.
Lonzo, who's a lockdown, like a all-star lockdown defender, and so I mean the Bulls. I think they're going to be really good this year. I definitely think they're going to be really good,
Oh yeah.
and the way with our Carnosova has been preaching continuity, you could definitely see it. From year 1 to year 2, you could definitely see the growth, and hopefully, they could definitely keep this up, man.
Ayo, the Zoom is the pride of the University of Illinois. This is
Mhm.
homegrown talent, people. This
He's from
is
Morgan
our
Park, man. Morgan Park High School.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's from these city streets. You know what
Hell
I mean?
yes.
So I love the toughness that he brings to the table. His confidence is off the charts for a second year player, bro.
Hmm.
And I think that feeds I breeds confidence in the rest of the Wolves players around him, man. Let me not. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Javante Green, bro. I think Javante Green has also been outstanding, man, with the additions of Andre Drummond to take the defensive pressure off of Vucevic down low.
Hmm.
I just love it, bro. I love it. We're trending in the right direction. We're looking good,
And
bro.
Goran Dragic too, man. The Dragon.
Oh my God, Gordon's been a
Release the
revelation.
Dragon.
Yes, that dude's been a revelation since he been here, man.
He's
We
been a
catching him
really good
old,
bench
but we
player for the
catching him,
team.
man. Yeah, man. So I think the Bulls may be one key player or one or two key players away from actually making a run to the finals. I don't think we're far off the mark, bro. And we're competing well against Boston. That is not easy to do, bro. Boston is as deep a team as you're going to see in this league, bro.
And
You
this,
know that. Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry,
mean
what
they
were you
got.
saying? The connection kind of ran out.
Yeah, I said we may be one or two players away from
Hmm.
contending for the Eastern Conference, bro.
Hmm. Right.
And we're playing well against the big teams like Boston. Boston is an exceptional team,
They
bro.
were
That's
blowing us out in the first quarter, and then we beat
yeah,
them by 20.
yeah. But that shows you the tenacity of the Bulls. Plus, I love that we're still a two-way team. We play both sides of the ball. It's not our offense like you're seeing over there in Brooklyn, and it's the
Hmm.
reason why they're not winning games. They're
Hmm.
all offense, they're exceptional offense, but nobody plays
But
defense.
no one
Where's the
plays
defense?
defense. That's why they
Right.
lost to the Mavericks.
Exactly. So, my Bulls, they making some noise over here in this Eastern Conference, bro. Doing it two-way, man. We playing exceptional on defense. Good luck beating this team in the playoffs. That's
And
all I'm gonna
and
say.
if it wasn't for injuries last year, we probably could
Uh-huh.
have gone far, man. We probably would have gone far.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah, we gave the Milwaukee Bucks, we gave them some fits in that first round, bro.
yeah, we
That
did.
was not easy for them to come out of there. But they beat us in 6 games or something like that. Yeah,
I think it
bro.
was
They had to
5
fight.
games they beat us.
Was it 5? I thought we got 2
Yeah.
wins out of that.
No, we didn't. We only had one.
We only
I
got
actually
one.
went to one of the games, and I remember they got blown out. I went to one of their playoff games, and I wasn't too happy about that. I spent over $300 for 2 tickets.
I mean, well, hey, it was the defending champs we was running up on,
Yeah.
and Giannis is a force,
But I
bro.
mean, at least make it competitive. Don't get blown out by like freaking 30, 40 points.
Here you go. Don't you be a fickle fan, Cole.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying. I mean, I can accept us losing, but make it competitive, man. Like,
Come
don't
on,
get
bro.
blown out by 30 points at the UC, man.
It's the defending champs. What y'all want from this team? We were upstart last year. We weren't
Yeah.
supposed to be there. Nobody picked us to make the playoffs. We come in here
I
and we got a lick.
I definitely will go to one of their playoff games for sure, man. It's yeah. Hopefully the Bulls make, if they don't go through, any injuries, but hopefully they do make the playoffs, But I mean, if at all, I will probably go to one of their games or one of their playoff games. But Anyway, man, I think my time is kind of up, man. But thanks for joining, Charles, for today's video. I'd
Definitely.
like to thank my guest, Charles, for joining today's video. And stay tuned for, I'm going to be making a predictions video tomorrow on who's going to be winning with the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm also going to be doing a main event podcast with my boy Jonas Pipney. We're going to be going definitely in depth between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining in, and I'd like to thank my guest, Chuck Miller, for joining today. And I'll see you guys later, man. All right, guys.